Today is the 2-year anniversary of October 7th, when Hamas committed massive atrocities in Israel, including raiding a peace concert and kidnapping, murdering, torturing, desecrating concert goers. As you know, there are still hostages left 2 years later in Gaza. And if you've seen the pictures of them, they basically look like they're in another Holocaust, because they are. There'll be many words said about the 2-year anniversary of October 7th, but sometimes none of them get it right. And I'm not going to get it right either, because there's no words to express the horror we have seen these last 2 years. And the fact is, there is no gray area when it comes to Israel, Hamas, and what is truly the battle for civilization. You are of one of two people, and you may not like to hear it, but you are. You may believe that Israel is an oppressor and they're genocidists because you've been told that they are. And there's a reason that you've been told Israel is committing genocide. Because if Israel truly was committing genocide, then it would make sense to defund them, to ostracize them, to perhaps ignore the hostages, and maybe even at some point excuse the killing of Jews. That's one side. Then there's another side, a side that says, well, if Israel wanted to commit genocide, they could do that in 15 minutes. And if Israel really wanted to commit genocide, why would they drop flyers telling civilians to leave certain areas? Why would they have their own young men and women killed, going door to door to protect civilians when they could just take out a building? You would have to ask yourself, if you truly cared about innocents in Gaza, would you not condemn Hamas for using innocents as human shields, for building tunnels under hospitals, schools? And this is not my opinion. Hamas gladly and proudly admits it. They tell you that. If you were truly cared about innocents in Gaza, you would say, what's the first thing that could end this war? Releasing the hostages. Wouldn't you demand the release of the hostages? Wouldn't you, at some point, say to Hamas, lay down your arms and let's figure this out later? Wouldn't you, as we speak, be demanding Hamas accept this ceasefire peace deal? Wouldn't you be doing that? How come none of you Hollywooders who blacklist Jews in your 4,000 signed page letter are demanding the ceasefire that you've been craving for, Mark Ruffalo? How come the Jewish leaders in Hollywood, Ari Emanuel, Steven Spielberg, aren't now demanding that Hamas accept this deal and release the hostages for the innocents in Gaza? So you are one of two sides. And I would have to say, the term useful idiot, which has been applied to many of the folks who have been promoting the Free Palestine lie, is too kind. Do I believe all of them are rabid anti-Semites? No, many of them are Jewish. But a useful idiot and a terrorist propagandist, they provide the same effect. They give credence, political credence, to the genocide lie. They make it much harder to get the hostages out. They enable weak, powerless, feckless leaders in France, Canada, the UK, to reward Hamas for atrocities, beheading babies, the Bibas family, raping women, desecrating their bodies, filming it, uploading it to Facebook. They reward them with a Palestinian state. This is not about Israel. This is not about Jews. I'm not Jewish. This is about one thing: good versus evil, and the battle for civilization. You are either on the side of good or you're on the side of evil. Do you have to love Netanyahu? No. Do you have to love Trump? No. It has nothing to do with that. It's simple moral clarity. And you get to decide what world your child grows up in. What world children in Gaza grow up in. What world children in Afghanistan grow up in Ukraine grow up in the Middle East grow up in UK grow up in, and in America grow up in. It's up to each and every one of us. You have a choice. Make your choice. Make your choice. And may the hostages be home soon.